Hey all, Mark C here from radicalu.com. That's radicalu.com. I want to talk today a little bit about spirituality. When I say the word spiritual or spirituality, what comes up for you? Perhaps some religious icons come up. Maybe you envision sitting in the lotus position chanting Om, or holding rosary beads and petitioning the Lord in prayer. Or maybe nothing comes up for you at all, as you've been turned off by all the messages of what it's supposed to look like. You've also heard those somewhat tired expressions that we're all spiritual beings having a human experience, or just think good thoughts and you're going to manifest your dreams. One of my favorite tests around spirituality, by the way, as an aside here, is to ask someone about spending a Thanksgiving weekend with their relatives and then let us know how they're doing on the spiritual meter after that, right? You see, all these culturally approved happy clappy messages are just handed down. They're secondhand news. The problem with many spiritual platitudes, aside the fact that they're platitudes, is that they're given to you without exploring for yourself whether this spiritual stuff is true or not. Here's a test you may want to try as you scroll through YouTube videos, or you read something online, or even in a book. Do these offerings, do they offer some kind of practical way to access your spiritual side, if it's there, through your own lived experience, or you just handed down some lovely sounding expressions that your mind just loves, but your heart just ain't going to buy it? I would also lump into that category affirmations, saying I'm smart, I'm kind, I'm open, I'm positive, I'm peachy keen. That could all very well be true. But unless it's tied to a lived experience, it's all just lovely sounding fluff. You see, spirituality cannot be divorced. It cannot be divorced from all the real context of your life. The nitty-gritty details of your life sometimes are such that, there's a lot of confusion about where you are in this world. What does this world mean? What does it mean to me? From there is a possibility that some sort of spiritual answers can emerge. But we're never going to get there by just listening to this stuff that's handed down to us. I offer a way to just slow down for a moment through meditation and inquiry, just long enough so you can find some space where awareness has a chance to colonize your heart. I'm reminded of the words of Viktor Frankl, who famously said, "Between stimulus and response, there is space. And in that space is our power to choose our response. In our response lies our growth in freedom." Now, I'm not going to just leave you with Frankl's words alone, but I want to guide you through a brief meditation and inquiry so you can find out for yourself if those words resonate and you really feel in your heart you have that space within. Your body, which has been so neglected by our head-dominated world, will be used here to receive the messages. Only your lived experience can make it so. So, right now, I want you to get comfortable. Okay? Close your eyes. Put aside your to-do list right now, your plans for the day. Just get yourself very, very comfortable. Sitting upright, but not rigidly. Okay. Now take 3 conscious breaths. Slowly through your nose, out through your mouth. Now become aware of your feet planted firmly on the floor as you imagine that you're rooted in Mother Earth herself. Now imagine this warm, loving energy flowing up from the core of the earth and greeting you at your feet. It's as if this warm energy is saying to you, "I'm so glad you're here right now, in this moment." Let this energy envelop your feet, your toes, the tops of your feet as it slowly moves into your ankles, to your shins, your thighs, to your hips and pelvic area, lovingly as it moves into your stomach and solar plexus, swirling gently into your chest and greeting your heart, your sweet, overlooked heart. Just let it settle there for a moment. Moving ever so gently and carefully into your shoulders, your arms, your hands, your fingers, your fingertips. Now it moves into your throat, your jaw, your lips, your cheeks, your nose, the space between your eyebrows, to your ears, swirling ever gently to your forehead, to the crown, and out the top of your head. Now this energy just doesn't stop there. Imagine it swirling around the space you're in, the room you're in, the house you're in, out into your neighborhood, down your street, in the city or town where you live, to the region of the country you live in, to the nation that you live in, the hemisphere you live in, to the entire earth as it soars up into the atmosphere, into the solar system, and beyond to the entire universe. Now let me ask you, as this energy surges in and around you, is there any real boundary between you and that energy? As you experience this, do you feel that there's an end to you? Is there a beginning to you? If so, can you define where that beginning or end is? Or is it just one energy that moves without any distinction between you and it? can you define any problems here? Your mind will tell you that there's lots of problems, and you're going to just say, we're not going to deal with that right now. I'm talking about this moment, right here, right now. Can you undo this awareness? Can you undo it? Or is it the constant that flows through you and in you and around you no matter what you do? Could you be this loving energy? Now, as we come back, please take 3 conscious breaths through the nose and out the mouth. And when you're ready, open your eyes and welcome back. Hello there. How was that? Are there any discoveries, any aha moments? Now, this meditation was just simply a guide. You may feel a bit more spacious right now, maybe. I would suggest that that spaciousness is what you are. But even if there was no aha moment, just don't let your mind kick in and tell you now you have to feel something, okay? It's not about that. This isn't about getting anywhere or achieving something. Just stay with it and see for yourself if you are that space, if you are that energy. I welcome your comments on how all this went down for you, or not. And even if you experience nothing, that's actually something, believe it or not. And if you're searching for a compassionate coach to work you through whatever's going on for you right now, I am available at aradicalyou.com. That's a radical you, all one word, a radical you, YOU.com. May you be abundant. May you be happy. And may you be peaceful. Namaste.